So again, you see what's going on with Kelsey, okay? And just like Jeremy's experience and many, many others, these are choices. You know, I've seen it before. One of the best seers that I knew, really great for many years, that was Claudie from Texas. She totally went to the dark side. Uh, what it is people get involved. We see what Kelsey has done here. She's been here twice, and she's totally involved with things that don't work. But really, it's all about her. And this is where people they really become self-absorbed. And actually, you know, the knowledge, even the secondary light, and Paul went through this too with many, many of the students. It bothers people. It agitates them to the point that, you know, they just get confused with their personal self. And it's nothing that anything does. It's just how it is. So again, it's like going out in nature, and you know, you want to go on a hike, you want to live with nature, you want to camp out, but after a while, because you're used to the city life and you know all the conveniences, after a while it agitates you, it bothers you. It's like you can't wait to get back home, because you know the nature idea sounds good, but we are all raised in the city and or the communities and etc. It's a different lifestyle altogether. So to have that lifestyle, to become more aware and to handle the awareness, it takes a long time. And that's why I tell people 50 years. You know, give it 50 years. Can you make it to that? Can you make it to 50 years, 100 years, 200, 10,000? Because it's an isness. And as you do, it's okay, but you have to get past certain points. So in the meantime, this is what's happening, just like a movie. And it's all about choices, isn't it? It's not that, you know, Kelsey is saying, oh, they did it to me, they did it, whatever. No, she did it all to herself. Nobody did anything to her. But these are her stories, and she gets other people to believe that. And so they think, you know, again, it's the human consciousness. Oh, let's get together, let's build an army, and let's go battle them and beat them up. You see, this is the religious idea of good against bad, the angels against the demons, and all this stuff like that, which keeps you in, yeah, karma and reincarnation. It's very simple. You see, it's very, very simple. So now you have the awareness to see this. He's seen what's going on. The dangers was the gasoline. In other words, the idea of gasoline. What is the idea of gasoline? That, oh, here's gasoline all over the place. Whoa, let's get out of here. Because if somebody drops a match, it's going to ignite and explode, isn't it? Well, whatever she's creating is going to implode and explode upon her, etc. So again, she's not getting away with anything, but it's a good lesson for everybody else to pay attention that life is awareness, and it's not a bunch of sound good stories, is it? No. So again, the challenge to become more aware is awesome, but you got to practice and you got to hold steady, you see, without opinions and attitudes and the know-it-all thing and all this stuff like that. And on the stage out there, we've got many things. We got performers, we got movie stars, we got politicians, whatever, and it seems like they know something. Actually, they don't know what they're doing here. They don't know where they came from. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know where they're going. But it seems like, oh, they know something while they're here. Do they? Well, again, it's more fun to take on the challenge of figuring things out yourself and seeing it, etc. So these real side experiences that are provided are very important for people that listen, but most people won't because they'd rather be the know-it-all. And that's fine. You can have whatever you want, and that's all you get, because it has nothing to do with what all life is, because all life is awareness. It's awesome, and there's an endless freeness there, but you have to recognize it, and you have to be able to handle it. That's real too. So it's not about what you know or whatever. See, this is where I said a long time ago that the days of masters and gurus are gone. No more of that. I'm just Duane. There's Bill over there. There's Bob. There's Val, whatever. We are all on our own journey to recognize what's real, and we have real guidance.
Yeah.
which is so cool, as opposed to just a lot of pretty words, ancient knowledge, and all this stuff, and the Anunnaki and the aliens are coming and all this stuff like that. Okay, fine. We live the adventure, but we know all life is awareness. And so again, this is a heads up for him to see what's going on, because as the stories circulate, the personal mind likes the stories. The personal mind likes sensationalism. That's why there's so much of it out there, because it's like, oh, did you hear that? Oh, did you hear this story or whatever? Okay, well, again, you can chase the stories, or you can learn to become more aware and see through everything. It's your decision. I've seen Chandra Lynn and her posts and stuff like that, and it's all okay. You know what? Just let it go, because you know what? Like anything, remember Greta years ago? Greta out there with the kids, and every Friday we quit school and we go carry signs and rebel. Well, what happened to Greta? Again, it comes and goes. This is all nonsense. So I just watch it, and I just watch the people. And even down here in Mexico, Kelsey told a lot of people all these friggin' stories. And people look at us like, oh, we're the bad guys, you know, Val and me and whatever. And it's like, okay, fine, whatever, you know, and done these stories before, etc. And it'll pass as we keep going. And as things change, you just go through it. You go through the drama, because it's all made up nonsense, and it's all going to come back on her, because it's all cause and effect. And she has the knowledge, but she's not using it to realize that, hey, whatever she creates, she's got to deal with it. So this is a good lesson for people. But in the meantime, yeah, just like the last time when Kelsey and Henry and them were here and they left, a lot of people left, some of the Africans left, etc. I remember King Manu, Charles, and all them, they all left. Okay, fine, figure it out. Because again, many times I see that people are looking for an excuse to leave. They're just looking for an excuse because, you know, they don't want to, you know, learn the focus. They don't want to free themselves from their old routines. They really want to keep their old routines. And so this gives them an excuse. All of a sudden, oh, you know, Rebazar's fake. Duane is fake. Everything is fake. Okay, so now this gives them an excuse to stay with their old routines and feel safe and sit there and chat on their cell phones with other people. Oh, did you hear this? Did you hear that? So they go right back into the sensationalism that's all created out of nothing, but this becomes their world. It's their choice, isn't it? So, yeah, creation's a bitch, and it's a bitch to get through. And so, again, we each decide. Again, it's a warning, because, again, the gasoline is a warning. This is an explosive situation for those people that fall into it, because they're going to be burned. It's just a matter of time, because, again, cause and effect. And it's nothing that anybody's doing. Everybody does it to themselves. There are no gods that are going to say, oh, you're doing the bad thing or you're doing the right thing. No, because life is an isness, like the air you breathe. There are no gods and authorities, which is so cool. There's your freeness. When you have gods, people look to gods and saviors, etc., and masters and gurus for their freedom. There's no freedom in that, because they're all self-proclaimed nothing. Yeah, it's a bunch of nonsense, the stage masters. No, it's about awareness and real guidance. Again, we see this, and what Kelsey and others are doing, it is nothing new. She wants to be like the Queen of Orion, the Queen of England, whatever, Donald Trump, whatever. Okay, so that's fine. Everybody has free will, and respectfully, they have the right to have any free will they want. That's how I see it. I'm just focused on awareness, showing people how to become more aware, and they decide for themselves. It's that simple. New